Hello guys, welcome to another video in this React series. In this tutorial, we will learn to implement a search filter functionality in ReactJS application. As you can see here, we have a list of fruits here. As soon as I start typing any letter here, that letter will be searched through this list. The items which contains this particular letter, that will be filtered out here. As soon as I type any letter, based on those letters, this list will be filtered out. This is a common scenario which you may see in many of the applications. Let's see in this tutorial how we can achieve this one in ReactJS application. For that one, first let me open code editor. Here I have a dedicated component for this example by name search filter. This functional component has the basic structure of a component like which have return statement and a fragment. First step to implement search here is let's import useState hook here. This useState hook is used to manage the state within this functional component. Next step is we need to initialize the state which we are going to use in our application. Here I have defined a state by name search term and assigned the initial value of this one to blank using useState hook, and defined a function by name set search term which will help us to update the state value of this search term. Next step is we need to have a data which we need to show as a list in our application. For that one, let me define an array of items here. This array by name items contains a list of items that we want to filter out based on user input. Next step is we need to handle input field. For that one, let me create a function by name handle search change. So this function is responsible for updating the search term state by using set search term function. It uses e.target.value to get the current input value and sets it to search time by using the set search term function. Next step is we need to filter out the items based on the user key in. For that one, I have defined an array here. Here we are going to use filter method to create a new array by name filtered items. Within this function, we are iterating through each item of this items list, and we are checking whether the item of this items array contains the text which is entered by the user by using the includes method here. This is a main part of our logic where we are checking user keyed in text and iterating through this list and getting the filtered out items from this items list. Once we are done with this logic, final step is we need to update the JSX code. Here I have added an input field for searching and a list UL that displays the filtered items as list in our application. The value of the input field is controlled by search term state variable, and the onChange event handler is set to handle search change to update the search term as user types. So whenever user types any text, this function gets called, and whatever the keyed in text that will be stored in search term state by using set search term function. And at the below we have added an ordered list which will map or iterate through these filtered items. So we have defined here filtered items array which iterates through the items and which will check for the items which contains the keyed in text by the user. So overall, this component allows users to enter a search term, and as they type, it dynamically filters out the list of items to display only those that matches the search item. Let's save this file and go back to browser now. Now we can see we have list of fruits which we have defined in our list in application. As soon as I start to type any text here, the result will be shown based on the text which I have entered here. This is another simple but powerful feature which we can add in our ReactJS application. That's it guys for this video. Thanks for watching this. If you have any questions or want to see more tutorials like this, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more coding tutorials.